So John Fetterman has now positioned himself as the Republicans' favorite Democrat. That's how he's positioned himself. And it's largely because he's taken a right-wing turn on immigration. He's taken a right-wing turn on the issue of Israel and Palestine, and he actively cheerleads all of the destruction and carpet bombing of babies. So he went on MSNBC as part of his humiliation tour, and he gave us another patented John Fetterman moment. Listen to this.
And the president is going to win here in Pennsylvania. And I've always believed that whoever wins Pennsylvania is going to be the next president as well, too. And this is going to be, it's going to be difficult. And we all have to lean in on that. And we also have to start having, all kinds of Democrats criticizing the president, too, publicly. I don't understand why. I don't know what's in it for you to do that, whether you're just chasing clout or you want to make it in the news or anything like that. But if you're not willing to just support the president now and say these kinds of things, you might as well just get your MAGA hat because you now are helping Trump at this.
He quite directly is saying that any criticism of Biden at all, you might as well get your MAGA hat. Now, John, I was just discussing how you're MAGA's favorite Democrat now. You are. Because of your commentary on immigration, because of your commentary on Israel and Gaza. You are the one who's making MAGA happy. And this idea that, hey, man, if you're not with Biden, you're against him. Well, I got a lot of bad news for you, fella. There's going to be millions of people who just stay home and don't vote. And they don't view that as an endorsement of Trump any more than it's an endorsement of Biden. They view it as, I'm opting out. There's going to be millions of people who vote third party. And they don't view that as an endorsement of Trump. They view it as an endorsement of Cornel West or RFK or, Jill Stein or whoever, right? This sort of black and white didactic thinking, reductive thinking, and this berating of people. And I love how he's like, I don't understand. He acts like, we criticized him, what? Here, I want to play one more time because that moment.
It's going to be difficult. And we all have to lean in on that. And we also have to start having all kinds of Democrats criticizing the president, too, publicly. I don't understand why.
I don't understand why. You don't understand why? Even if you don't agree, you can't understand where people are coming from when they say, for example, Biden has given billions of dollars to Israel and Netanyahu. They've given a tremendous number of weapons to Israel. Those weapons are now being used to carpet bomb children in Gaza. Israel is doing a total siege and blockade of Gaza, and people are literally starving to death, and they're going thirsty. And 70% of the humanitarian aid is being blocked. And 35,000 civilians are killed. 14,000 children are killed. You don't understand why there might be criticism. Again, listen to it.
Criticizing the president, too, publicly. I don't understand why.
I don't understand why. Well, John, I hate to say it, but if you don't understand why, maybe you're just a fucking idiot. Maybe you're just a moron. Maybe you're a dumbass. Because again, even if you don't agree with those people, you can't even theoretically understand where they're coming from, why they'd be pissed. You don't understand that at all? I mean, what am I supposed to do with this, right? What am I supposed to do with a guy like this? It's people like John Fetterman that disgust lefties. It's people like John Fetterman. Because when he was getting elected, he decided, I'm going to appeal to them because our ideas are popular. And now that he's in office, I'm going to run to the right on a variety of different issues and cloak myself in the Israeli flag and take glee out of the bombing of innocent civilians. And then chastise and berate people who don't fall in line behind the president, who is endlessly supporting a genocidal regime. So, I mean, the logic of no criticism ever is acceptable. It's like, do these people not understand that there is a way to substantively criticize and also say, hey, this is like for your own good too, right? They don't understand that that's a thing, right? Not all criticism is like that. Of course, if you can have bad faith criticism from the far right, of course, no doubt. But there's obviously a giant contingent of people who are saying, hey, man, for your own good, both from a moral position, a moral perspective, and an ethical perspective, and for your own good politically, you should probably stop supporting Netanyahu and the genocide. He acts like that's not a thing. That's not like that. Like you could only criticize if you're in bad faith or if you love Trump. And I'm sorry, but that is the hallmark of a total fucking moron. That he's incapable of steel manning the perspective of the people who disagree with him. I don't understand. Well, then you're not fucking listening. You're not listening, or you don't have the brain capacity to digest what you're hearing. And maybe that is the case. He did have a stroke. By the way, when you have a stroke, I don't know, is it supposed to affect you in this way? Is this supposed to make it so that you randomly start supporting genocide and smearing everybody who disagrees with you? Is that what happens when you have a stroke? I didn't know that. But he fits right in there on MSNBC, saying the most insane, close-minded, black and white bullshit. It's almost like the Bush here. You're either with us or against us. You're with us or you're with the terrorists. Okay, but that's not true, right? France, great example. They were not with us because we wanted to do an illegal war in Iraq, but they also didn't support Al-Qaeda attacking us. So that is neither with us nor against us. That is a category that exists in the real world, no matter how much you want to pretend like it's not a thing. Same thing to you. John, anybody criticize Biden? Oh, it's just a Trump supporter. Just a Trump supporter. That is not true. It's not even close to true. You know it's not true, or maybe you don't because you're an idiot. But maybe you do know when you're lying. That's also a possibility. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.